Welcome to class, another episode of Ask the Teacher Show. And like always, we are here to answer your questions, the things that concern you. And we've always insisted that we will answer them from 3 points of view: scriptural truth, acceptable societal norms, and common sense. And so today, we go into today's question. What do we have today? Another interesting question. I guess this one must be from a boy, maybe. And this is the question today. What can I do to stop masturbation? I've been masturbating since I was 9. Wow. What can I do? I'm now 16. An interesting question coming from a young person. And this is one of the other areas that many people might want to look at as gray areas. The interesting thing about masturbation is that with masturbation, you don't look for anything. It is just you and yourself. It is actually important for me to say here that the root word for masturbation is actually self-harm. That's the root word for masturbation, self-harm. Masturbation, for those who do not understand, is having sex with yourself. And so while other people are having sex with each other, or all these other things, masturbation is one of the other areas that so many people have gotten involved in, especially young people. It's also important for me to note that masturbation is one of the most addictive habits. It's a habit. And it's addictive. It is more addictive than drugs. Once you start off that law, there might not be a stopping. And so what does he do to stop? Allow me to say this, that number one, if you find yourself involved in masturbation, I can tell you for free, every person we have spoken to who talked about masturbation was involved in watching pornography. Pornography and masturbation are twins. And so when you ask, what do I need to do? The first thing you need to do is that you must change your mindset. And you can only change your mindset by changing what you feed on. What are you feeding on? Because if you keep feeding on sexual content, I guess at 16 you are maybe in Form 2 or Form 3. You keep feeding, so every time you go online, you're going to porn sites. You keep feeding on pornography. Masturbation will not stop. So 2 important things. Number one, change what you are feeding your mind with in terms of sex, especially avoid pornography. Then number 2, for some of these habits to break, you need accountability. You need to get someone who can walk with you, someone who can ask you the hard questions, someone who can listen to you, someone who can understand you, but also someone who can hold you to account. That when you decide you are stopping, they can walk with you. But remember, I said masturbation is a habit. Habits can only be replaced with habits. So for you to stop the masturbation habit, you must embrace another habit that will overshadow that. The time you are putting into masturbation must be put into something else. So figure out what habit you are going to take in. Get an accountability partner. And number 3, change what you are feeding your mind. So you can send in more questions about the same on 0721 899 899, both text and WhatsApp. To stop masturbation, change your mental diet, get an accountability partner, replace that habit with another habit. That's what the teacher has to say.